Good evening, sir.
What's going on?
What's your name?
This is Spade Semaj, the real Spade.
The real Spade, Spade Semaj. My name is Suj. I'm going to interview you today.
Okay,
So where did
okay.
you get that name, Spade Semaj?
Oh man, Spade. It was an original name given to me when I lived in Las Vegas. Um,
Mm.
I was in middle school, and every lunchtime there was a dance battle. Not just any dance battle.
Or like Step Up?
This was like Crump.
Oh,
This was when Crump came out.
like Stomp the
The
Yard.
Rise movie came out. And I had this homie, and basically, the name came from everybody having a different like young age, like young something.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was gonna be Young Spade. My homie was Young. We had club, we had all that shit. So I was Spade. So I wasn't a dancer though. Like I was saying, I was telling you about my homie Marshawn.
Yeah.
He would always be in his garage when I pulled up. I used to walk down the street in the neighborhood to go see what he doing. Garage is up. You just see his little homie just doing this one move. And you hear the boom, boom, and he just off beat too. He'll just hit it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And then even when I walk up, I'm like, what's up? What's up, Marshawn? What's up? He just then he hits the next segment. I'm working on this move, dog. I'm just chilling. I'm like, oh, okay, damn, you coming up with moves? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I thought that was really dope. And he was like, yeah, bro, we got a battle at school. Like,
Oh,
and I'm about
shit.
to serve this nigga. So I was like, okay, boom. So where I came in is I was like, I like that track. I make beats. So I could make the music. And I used to have everybody come to my garage. And I used to play the beats. The niggas used to battle and get off.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, that's where Young Spade was originated,
That was in Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
And you're from Vegas?
Actually, I'm born in Orange County, California, and we left California and went to Cleveland, Ohio. And from there, if you want me to break it down,
Break it down.
born in California, brought up in Cleveland, Ohio, like bad as hell, stealing bikes, stealing candy,
Oh, shit.
like
Yeah.
it was fun. So boom, then we went to what? So Cleveland, Ohio to New Jersey, elementary in New Jersey, middle school in Las Vegas, high school in Arizona,
Damn. You're a lot of places.
and I did Art Institute of Philadelphia after I left there. And I pursued like audio engineering and music business. Shit. Then after that, yeah, I moved to Florida, and I was in mosquito bit me on the finger. Like what? Nigga, you tripping? I'm about to clap that ass too when I see him. But anyways, yeah. Better watch out. Anyways,
So you went to Florida?
we went to Florida. I went to Florida because my mother lost. We went through some stuff. Brother was locked up. My mother lost the crib, and we had to move out. Boom, and I transferred my job to Florida. So that's how I got to Florida the first time. Got my own spot. It was dope. Cooked a lot of music there, and then I moved back to Las Vegas. From Las Vegas, we can get into that another time. From Las Vegas back to New Jersey to work it out with her. So
How'd that turn out?
got there. It was dope at first. I got back with my gang,
Yeah.
my homies that I really started with, Family Money Fame gang. It was about 9 to 15 of us at any day. So I moved there, got with them. We started making t-shirts because, mind you, I'm traveling around and I'm like meeting people, making new shit. I come back to New Jersey and I'm like, bro, this is what we gotta do. Like, sitting around drinking and doing all the, like, we paid dues We was getting T-shirts, merch. I was getting booked for shows, and then next thing you know, one of my homies from New Jersey who always had uh, a little buzz in the city, uh, and he basically grabbed me, and I worked with him um, on a project in Miami, and that's a whole nother story. So yeah, my life is chapters,
Yeah,
and it does
a lot
not
of
stop.
chapters, a lot of places.
It doesn't even
But
stop.
where in this order of places did like your music journey start?
I would have to say in New Jersey when I was 11 years old. After moving there from Cleveland, Ohio, got to New Jersey, and I was around my grandfather more, my grandparents. Basically, my mother was traveling around trying to stay close to them. So I would go over their house, and my grandfather, man, I love him to death. He basically had these two pianos, and one was really old, and I loved to play it because it was out of tune, and it just sounded different every time I hit the chords.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was another piano. It was newer. It was grand, black with the red stripe, weighted keys. It was perfect. So I would play that every day. When everybody's outside playing tag, I'm in the house playing piano. Everybody doing this and that, I'm in the house. So the way I started making my own songs is first song I ever recorded, for example. I'm playing the piano. I got this melody going, and I'm playing a loop for like hours. I'm like, okay, I called a homie, and I'm like, I hope he doesn't pick up. He picks the phone up. I say, bro, don't pick the phone up. He's like, why you keep calling me back to back? You called me like 3-4 times. I said, yeah, because you keep answering. So I was trying to get his voicemail so that I could record myself playing my song.
Oh shit.
Rapping my rap.
Yeah.
While I'm playing, and then so he could send me the voicemail later.
Right.
So I could have that as my song recorded. So that's my first method of recording, and how obsessed I was with figuring this shit out.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best times because you're just sitting there exploring and like, oh shit, what if I do this, and you do it, and then you tell your homie, check your voicemail. And they in the voicemail like, oh shit, bro, like you snapping, bro, I'm keeping this. Like, what you mean? This might be an MP3.
Yeah.
So we didn't know how to convert it yet, but I was doing that every day almost. Until the point where, I took over my grandfather's computer in his office with FL Studio.
Okay.
So it was fun, man. It's just like, I'm crashing the party with my music. I'm cooking up. So yeah.
And this was a time before social media.
This is before I had a phone. This is when your phone you had to tap every number to type one sentence. You
had to press the number like 4 times to get to the letters.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh.
Collect calls.
So at the end of that journey, what made you end up here in LA?
Man, fast forward, I was working with this artist in Miami, and it was going good, but then some things didn't work out, and my mother would always tell me, call your uncle. Call your uncle. And I was like, man, because she would tell me her stories, and I was background dancing with Jay-Z, and I was in the club with Ja Rule, and I'm like, okay, but I know you was in the club because you was never home, but I don't need all that. Like, I don't need to call uncle. So at this time, I realized, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing now. I done got my foot in the game. People know me, but I don't know what to do with this shit. So I called my uncle. Hopefully that was it.
No,
Nope.
I missed it.
He's nice. He's nice.
He's quick with it.
Anyways, yeah, you lucky I don't have a zapper.
Yeah, he
would have been done for.
All right.
I got to a point where I had to make this call and ask him, what should I do next? So the call went like this. I called him. He said hello. I said, hey, this is James, your nephew. He's like, I know who this is. What's going on? He's like, don't do anything from here on out. Just pause. Stop everything you're doing.
What?
Because I know everything that's going to happen from here on out. Just had to make that call because I had this feeling. And he was like, I know what's going on. That's a pattern I recognize. And it wasn't to the T, and it wasn't the same thing that he went through.
Yeah.
But I took the concept that he was telling me, applied it to myself and said, hey, I do need to learn more about the business before I get into these situations. I do need to protect myself. If I'm staying up late at night, putting my time and my life energy on the line. So that experience gave me a lot of value in myself because I didn't value myself at the time. I was still a hobbyist, just doing it for the love.
Yeah.
But now I was at this point in this business where I'm like, wait, if I just turn up a little bit and zone in, I could really, it's right there.
All right.
So yeah, that was
How old were you when that happened?
I had to be early 20s, probably 23, 24.
Okay. That's cool. So mostly your music now involves a piano?
Yeah. For me, it's all about the chords. Once I get how I create a song and my song structure, I go off the keyword, whatever I'm feeling. Whatever I'm feeling, I focus on that one keyword. For a while, it was self-sabotage. It was like I always self-sabotage. It was like I always loved to self-sabotage. I was diving into it. Like, why do I do this? Why don't I care? Why am I so cynical? Why am I so off stand? So I was trying to break out of that. And the way I break out of things is by writing and creating music. So I had to find the chords that go with self-sabotage. Like, I was dying to hear it. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck is it going to sound like? So that ties into the whole concept of this resilience album, like overcoming everything and really just like being triumphant. And next thing you know, I come up with Worst Critic, for example. Just one of my songs that I like that's on the album. That's all I could hear. So I wanted that pain to hit as soon as it came on. So to me, pain is like the bass. When that bass hit, you feel it. Like, So I started out with that shit. And I like how that shit feels to me when I'm feeling self-sabotaging and putting myself down. That shit brings me up as soon as I put it on. Boom. We in it. So yeah, that's how I'm rocking.
So you create based on a word that describes how you're feeling.
Yeah.
So what are you working on now?
So
what are you feeling now?
Right now, I'm feeling like all my old stuff I want to make bigger, and my new stuff
Okay.
I want to make it a stamp. Like, I don't want to just put out random songs. Putting out these songs for a reason, and this is my album. When my manager or label or people asking me, "What's your sound? Who are you?"
Mm.
I got this album that I produce called Resilience. Listen to this. You'll get the story. You'll get the vibe. Just play this.
So you say that this album encompasses who you are,
Yes.
and what is it like to be an artist and have an album out there that kind of shows who you are?
It's really tough. It's really tough because the music on this album is only for me.
Mm.
It's only I use this shit when
Mm.
I need it. Like I made this shit because I need this.
Mm.
So when I put it out, it's like, okay, I hope it's like Moses putting them in the water
Yeah.
and you're pushing them off. Like, oh, I hope he's good.
Is it tough to kind of put your to kind of show yourself to like the world, I guess, by through this
Oh yeah,
album
oh
or
yeah.
through music?
This is like me expressing myself the most vulnerable ways.
Mm.
This is they're my beats,
Mm.
and I love them. So when it's being compared, okay, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm gonna expect what's coming because I know what I made.
Mm.
But I'm not really looking for everyone to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to find the people who need it, people
Mm.
who was a kid like me, who had an interest, who had an ear, who had a passion, a story, a journey. It doesn't have to be music or entertainment. Everyone has a drive. So even my younger brother, he wants to be a boxer.
Mm.
He has a drive.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up one day and said, I'm going to do this. Nobody was around
Mm.
to tell him to do that.
Yeah.
So this album is for him. This album is for anybody who's on that mission, like actually on the road. Look inside the side. There's no one there. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
That's resilience.
Mm. And do you think it's become easier over the years for you to put an album out like this and to kind of be vulnerable like this? Show yourself?
Easier now, yeah. But leading up to now, it's been so tough. Only because you don't understand marketing and branding.
Mm.
Once you understand that, you know what's to make and to create.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was just creating sounds that I like just off the whim, just the random. But now, I'm focusing on when I make a song, all I need is kicks, bass, mids,
Mm.
and then vocals.
Okay.
So every day I'm like, what's the bass? What's the mid? What's the vocal?
Mm.
Once I got each of them, song is done.
Mm.
Song is done. Once I get in the studio, it's fucking done. So, and I love that shit.
Mm.
So that's what I want to continue and just inspire someone to keep going if they feel that way about something.
Would you say to be an artist like you are,
Okay.
to put yourself out there like you have been saying, be vulnerable?
Mhm.
Do you think do you think to do something like that you'd have to be an extroverted person, or do you think an introvert could become an artist such as yourself?
I mean, that's the honest answer is you can't stay stuck in your ways. If
I like that.
if you want to put yourself out there and you want to grow, you can't just go by what you know. You have to meet other people. You have to see other ways of life and other perspectives. And that's what's I didn't think that was valuable ever until
Yeah.
recently. Now putting myself out there.
Yeah.
But other people matter just as much as I matter, just as much, as I think I'm dope, other people are dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to give acknowledgement when it's due. Because, there's a lot of like mediocrity and like everybody is like I forgot the term, but they're like hyping themselves up and they're not realistic with where they're at. And I like people who keep a G with themselves. Like I'm up. That shit sucks. I could do better.
Mm.
Like what the like like I'm not putting that on. That should look dumb. I'm not putting them big ass red boots on. What's wrong with y'all? So like
As if you're your own worst critic.
yeah, like being your own worst critic. And I'm glad it's out there now because it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
Feel me? But boom, anybody who
Yeah,
feel like that.
on that topic of growing, where would you see yourself in 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I want to see myself traveling more than now, cause traveling the world, not the states.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see.
To promote your music or perform.
Um, to me, traveling is bigger than the music.
Mm.
The music is just a tool
Mm.
that gets me into the door to travel and explore other things that I'm interested in. Like this journey is about a spiritual battle, a mission, a journey to get answers
Mm-hmm.
in this fucking American snow globe. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, internet will tell you what you fucking think you want to know, but
Yeah.
gotta go to these places.
Have you
Talk
ever
to these people.
traveled much outside the U.S.?
I've traveled to the islands, all the islands.
Mm.
I traveled to Mexico. I traveled probably nothing lower than to Venezuela.
Mm.
So, but all the states in between the places I've lived in, and there are a lot. And I've driven coast to coast multiple times by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I got US down.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen it. I know fucking.
And how do you think these other places, in the U.S. and other cultures do you think they will resonate with your music?
That's interesting. From experience, I'm gonna say they're gonna love it.
Mm.
Because I worked at the airport in Tampa,
Mm.
International Airport. And I worked the international flights to Switzerland. I did the Edelweiss. I did the Lufthansa. I did Finn Air. I did, and I've shared my music to these people.
Mm.
And they're all like really generous, kind people, always bringing you presents, chocolates, cookies, anything. So you really get to know these people in a short amount of time, and they like the music. They're like, this is really good. This, like a lot of them. So based on that, just human interactions and like statistics online, the small net that I casted out, got around to Germany, got around to the Philippines heavy, got around to some places I didn't expect. So of course I want to travel there and like turn up with them.
Right.
Like we don't have to be on the screen. About to pull up at the club in your city. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's hard to find people who are honest about how they see your music? Like, if, for example, do you think it's hard to find someone who would listen to one of your songs and say, I actually don't like that?
Not today.
Yeah.
Only because there's so much music out here and you do have the choice. It's not like back in my day, it's only Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. You don't with 50, you got a Lil Wayne. Like, there's only Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
You get to pick who you like. But now, you could like Boo Boo the Fool. I never heard this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you with him.
Right.
So, yeah, they could say, yeah, your intro is slow and it's really dragging out. I wish you. But now the fans have become the artists that don't do the music. They're like telling the artists how to make the music. And that's what's interesting to me now. It's like, okay, you want to do this shit with me? Yeah. Like, do you have a song?
Yeah.
But you telling me about the mix and the sonics and the engineering. That's the times we in now. They have too much access in a profession that they're not in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's easy to comment on something that you've never even tried yourself.
Right. And I think that's what's going on a lot.
Yeah. And a lot of times people don't know how hard it is unless they've done it themselves.
Yeah. It is hard. It's tough remembering when you're younger, coming home every day from work in your work clothes from the disc room, like ready to record.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck what's going on every day. Yeah. Every day. You get older and life is like slowing that shit down and you're not really doing that shit no more. That's what's tough. It's like, where's that kid? Like, where is he? He's in there, but this tired now. Motherfucker got shit to do. Yeah. Money's going everywhere else. And I mean, that's why I love music, because when you're broke, when you're starving, thirsty, always do some music. Love that shit.
Well, and what should people know about your music in particular? That's your Resilience album, yes?
My music is resilient. It lasts years because it's been lasting years with me. And I've been meeting people, playing it for them. Is this out? No. Is this out? No. Just disappointing. But everybody who I met, know. Like, they know. But now, it's funny. I'm at a time where I'm not worried about who know me. I'm worried about who don't. Like, people who know you, support you in a certain way, but they don't need you. They don't need to hear your shit. And actually, they know you more than your music, so they probably like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what that song is about?
Yeah.
Because they know everything else about you. So it's less interesting. But to find somebody who's in school, or I just remember times I was on the school bus listening to shit with my headphones on, like, and these going in. I'm about to go to class. And I'm listening to some shit, like, niggas talking they shit on the... I love that time. You know what I'm saying? On the school bus, listening to my MP3 player. Like, I'm scrolling, I can see it lighting up, like, what song I'm gonna play down? Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Miss that shit.
Right.
Collecting music, collecting sounds. That shit was everything. Like, that's why I can relate.
What do you think in the future, like 10 years from now, when you look back at now, what do you think you're gonna miss that you're experiencing now in 10 years? Just like how you missed that time on the school bus.
What I'm gonna miss from these times.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, because honestly, I don't want to miss nothing, because I want to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't want to miss none of this shit, but I want to keep going up.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel.
Okay.
But honestly, it comes down to the people that I'm meeting, and people that I'm working with, and people that, like Nico, we have to go to Colombia, Bogota.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
Bro's out there, he can't come back.
Right.
But that's bro.
Yeah.
So shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna miss times with Nico, and he's gone.
Yeah.
He left the other day, took a flight to Colombia. Mm-hmm. So it's stuff like that I'm gonna miss.
So who is Nico?
Nico was very creative. He had a crazy eye, a perspective on everything. And he was a photographer. Mm-hmm. And more than that, he was a multimedia creative. He did graphics. He did a little bit of everything. Yeah. And his background was, of course, with like big magazines, and he has his own magazine, and he's worked on different sets.
Yeah.
Don't get it messed up. Nico, I got you. But that's my guy. He's really a dope person to work with, to meet, to hang out with. So yeah.
Did he like your music?
Yeah, actually, Nico, he was excited when we were at the music videos. He was like, yeah, like saying the fucking shit. Like, yeah, Nico, he got into the project with us. So it's not like
what style of music would you say you make?
I would say the music on Resilience is, it could be rap, hip hop, with a little Afrobeat, R&B.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, it was gonna be 8 tracks, but now I'm thinking 12. So 6 and 6, I mix it up. Nice little mixture, cause you see the chameleon.
Yeah.
It symbolizes adaptation. So this album should be able to adapt. Every song should be colorful enough to adapt and find whoever it's going to be seeking for. You know what I'm saying? This is like a baby you dress up, and you know, if it's snowing, you don't want them without the hat. Like, you gotta put the bubble on, nigga. If you get hot, take it off. But nigga, you got it.
Yeah.
So you give it everything that it needs. Put it out there.
So when is this album coming out?
This album, the date's been pushing back since I never made it. So honestly, I'm going off of when is it feel complete? And since it's gonna take so long, I'm inviting people along the road with me. So I'm planning a listening party.
Okay.
I'm planning interactive ways for people to experience resilience. And right now, I got one single out.
Are you planning this party by yourself?
Yes, and I do want to invite 2 other artists to perform that night. And I'm getting together different venues that I like to put this event together.
Does the music journey ever feel lonely?
Actually, to be an artist, you have to be conditioned to be alone. In a lot of ways. Because after mid-20s, everybody's like, all right, bro, we know you like music.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So, yeah, it really gets lonely. Once you believe in something, it doesn't matter once you realize that they're acting like that, because you were prepared to be alone. You were prepared for people to not understand. You prepared yourself to look like a dumbass with your camera out, with your tripod. Like, you look dumb. Nobody's doing that on a regular day, but you have to do it. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
Does a fear of failure ever contribute to that loneliness? Like fear of...
I never thought of that. And yes, before moving to Los Angeles, the chapter I was living in was facing my fears. And this goes back to, like, you gotta change, you gotta get out your ways. When I moved to LA, I was coming from Florida. Hey, what's going on? Walking down the street. What's up, everybody? Nobody's saying shit. I'm saying, thank you. Yeah. Nobody's saying you welcome. Right. I said, hold the fuck up. Am I being too nice? Like, the fuck? So when you have to, like, learn, oh no, like, don't take it personal. This is just them and they have a whole different life. There's a lot of people out here. Right. Like, get out your own way. Like, you ain't shit. So basically, really humbling, really gives you a different perspective on who you are and where you stand. So, and I like that, because I'm always all about self-development.
Mm.
Always.
And that was in Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Moved in Florida, and when I came here, it really showed me you got to embrace your individuality.
Mm.
You got to be confident in your passion, because
Yeah.
people are going to shake you. Oh, you really think you could do? Oh, you think we could do?
Yeah.
No. I've been doing this. Like, I'm not here for no reason.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you wouldn't say you started off with that confidence. You think it developed through this?
No, you're right. It was a lot of fear involved.
Mm.
The fear of what are people going to think?
Mm.
The fear of this song isn't ready yet.
Mm.
The fear of like did I prematurely release this shit? Like, fucking, am I gonna be embarrassed for posting this video when I'm older? Like, yeah, I'm not in the club with the hoes, like with my wife, like, yeah, look at my dumb ass. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have those videos out and I'm happy. But what if I did?
Yeah.
Might have been viral. You never know. Like, shit.
Yeah.
You never know. So I don't regret nothing. But I'm only 32 and I got time.
Right.
So it's just the changes are being made.
And how's the industry changed since you started, and where do you think the industry is going?
I know, man. Right now, it's getting better slowly. We just came out of a shithole of just like lazy music. All the way down to like Drake.
Okay.
Like, and of course I will say Drake because he's at the top. But like the Certified Lover Boy, when he dropped that, I felt like that wasn't his best shit. He just dropped that because there's no competition. He having fun. Niggas not on there fucking giving us the game. Niggas having fun at a fucking time where we're in a pandemic. We're all sitting down. You didn't decide to give us some game. You decided to give us some party, turn up, fucking toxic relationships. So everybody's had their own agendas on and perspectives on Drake. But there's no competition.
So disregarding Drake, who do you think is which mainstream artist do you think is the most influential to current artists or upcoming artists?
I mean, I mentioned Drake, but this will be a two-part answer. I would have to say Lil Wayne and Soulja Boy.
Why?
First, I'm gonna start with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy came out at a time where our parents were in the club. We were at teen parties. It was Crime Mob. It was Lil Jon, Yin Yang Twins. We was turning up. It was T-Pain. It was like we was in the club dancing. Like it was lit.
Yeah.
Young Jock, nigga, in my white tee. Them franchise boys. Next thing you know, this kid is on TV with a big ass Superman shirt, spray painted, doing a yo.
Yeah.
And everybody's jocking, everybody's loving it. This nigga, everybody's in front of the TV trying to learn this shit.
Yeah.
We never had this. Hold up. This fucking kid is now in the club, not even old enough. In the clubs. Got the grown men with the big t-shirts.
Yeah.
In the club. So I'm like, this kid, so clever. And how is he getting this music to this platform? Clickbaiting. NFTs before NFTs.
Yeah.
Creating like little spaces where okay, like on LimeWire, they used to download or Rocket MP3 or whatever you had, because I had all of them.
Yeah.
You download a fucking Lloyd Banks mixtape, Jay-Z, Beyonce. You press play, dun 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 dun. Jules, this ain't Beyonce.
Yeah.
You mad as shit. You going back to you typing in, you trying to figure out how to did I?
Yeah.
But it's Soulja Boy behind the screen cracking the.
Yeah.
And you know, then you now you burning CDs. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the new Lil Jon. Let me get the new Lil Wayne. Nigga, you giving away CDs at school. Niggas coming back like, this ain't Lil Wayne, no. I'm about to. I gave you $15. Like, what you doing? I'm like, Soulja Boy getting niggas ass whoop out here. Like, yeah, Soulja Boy, you had to respect him because he was a kid just doing shit that all the old heads wasn't doing. And that inspired a lot of young people to want to be an artist, be a rapper. You could say you had Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, but it was never nothing like all the kids want to be an artist. It's like Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
He made that bridge. So I can't leave him out because he the game up.
Yeah.
In a good and a bad way.
What's the bad way?
I mean, to me, to lyricist, to producer, to he the game up because he can rap. But he decided to put out the most nursery rhyme Dr. Seuss lyrics ever on a basic ass beat.
Yeah.
That's so clever. Like, it's genius.
Yeah.
But it's dumb as Why are you putting this on the market? Because it works. You know what I'm saying? So I love his mentality, but bro, that's not what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I need. So I'm a producer, so I always appreciate his music. He's still a dope artist. So that's Soulja Boy.
So you respect how Soulja Boy kind of came up in the industry.
It grew on me.
Okay.
Took a minute.
Yeah.
To realize what he was doing. To realize he is an expert at this shit, at what he does. When he gets on the internet, it's not just because he's on the internet. He's talking crazy.
Yeah.
Showing people that, why you holding back? Why you, like, before Sexy Red, before fucking anybody who has this personality where they don't give a he showed that you don't have to be like gentleman. You don't have to care what people think. And for a kid seeing a rapper be like that, because you got LL Cool J, gotta be cool. You got Jay-Z, like, oh yeah, everything's cool, everything's smooth, ain't never no problem, but he gonna handle it. Like, it's that mystique they used to have, and Soulja Boy made it to where you don't need it.
And what about Lil Wayne?
Wayne is one of the most influential rappers, artists.
In what way?
Because, okay, if you look not even back, if you look now, you see all the artists, dreadlocks, gang activity, auto-tune, southern music, and they all want to spit bars. That's Wayne. And no matter how you put it, Gunna, Thug, 2 Chainz was with Wayne. Like, no matter how you put it, Niggas love Wayne. The attitude, the rock star, the superstar. The I'm greater than just a rapper. That's Wayne. So
what about yourself?
So I'm influenced by what made me start rapping is Bone Thugs and Harmony. I lived in Cleveland, Ohio. I lived on St. Clair. I lived on the streets that he talked about.
Oh, shit.
And when I was a kid, starting up this music on the piano and starting FL Studio, my mother had a boyfriend. Came in the house. They just came back from a concert or a basketball game. Walks in the studio. I'm cooking up a beat. He was like, "Here, this is for you." It was a Bone Thugs and Harmony CD. That shit, that CD, that moment changed everything. Because I'm already making music. I'm already excited, hype. You give me this CD, no case. Didn't even have a case. He handed me a CD. Like, it was their CD that has their print.
Yeah.
No case. Just, yo, here, check this out. Had a CD player. Put my shit in. Nigga. First song. More murder, come again, more. First song, they're doing an acapella. It's a group of niggas rapping together, synchronized, harmonized. 5 niggas rapping in harmony. No beat. I'm fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking wild. They hitting the flow, sipping, they giving it gold, giving it in the vote. They hitting that shit in harmony. So I'm like, this is the best thing I ever heard in my life. And ever since then, I had an interest in like fast rapping, like Twista, like Tech Nine. I like dove into fast rapping because I want to understand what they saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be like, I like Twista, but I don't never know what he's saying. I'm like, you ain't hear what he's saying? He just chopping up the words in syllables, shortening the words so they sound like that. It's about syllables. So with that, I had to train myself to write my own music that fast. And how do you do that? You write down your verse and you have to tap out every word like this so you can feel how the words feel. So I had to do this shit every time so I can get the flow. This get the these niggas talking about the Like I had to fucking tap it into me.
Yeah.
To understand how the he would triple it up, bit it up, nigga, hit it up, sipping it up, nigga the what, and all that.
Yeah.
I had to study that shit. And people say like, oh, you want to be a rapper? Like, no, that's what it takes. Being creative to figure out how can I make my own style with this shit that I just heard. So that was me. I always loved the flow.
Does your style still involve, that fast-paced rapping?
Yes, but okay. What changed that? I went back to New Jersey from Las Vegas, and battle rap was really big at the time. It was like 2009, 2010, when I first got with my rap group, Family Money Fame. So boom, battle rap. So I'm in the cypher, rapping against my homies, and they would every time I jump in, I'll hit it with that shit. Talking about shit because I'm with my niggas.
Yeah.
Tricking the niggas. But I was a young nigga snapping.
Yeah.
And then one day my cousin was like, cause he be drinking and shit, and he don't hold nothing back. Like, yo, cuz, dawg. Yo, cuz, I love you, man. Like, you fire, bro. But you never gonna be like your cousin, dog. Like, never gonna be like me. This what you gotta do, man. You been rapping too fast for too long. And after you get here, you lose me. So So I said, what you mean? That's what I said. Hit it. You don't get it? He's like, nah, bro, it's too much. So once he said that, I said, okay. In my songs, I'm not going, because when you rapping that fast, you switching up flows like 6 different times. So what I said is, I'm just going to pick 2 or 3 flows each song. And I'm not going to try to rap fast throughout the whole verse. I'm just going to take, if I like a part, I'll take it and then keep it on a loop in my verse and then save another good one for the hook. But that's 2 different pockets I can rock for those songs. But if I give y'all 4 or 5 different flows, now it's a freestyle. It's not a song. So that helped me transition from a cypher battle rapper into a songwriter.
When did you come to LA and how long have you been here?
Funny story. I've been here for 4 years in LA. I moved here and spent my first 2 years in the Valley. I lived in Woodland Hills, lived in Northridge,
and when you were there, what kind of music were you working on? Like in these 4 years, like from there and in the Valley.
At that time, I was making music that was geared more towards working with a band, live band on the stage. That's really the reason I moved to Los Angeles, is to be closer to my band and be able to work with my manager on a day-to-day basis. I lived in Florida and I worked 7 days a week at the time at the airport, and he was telling me like, hey, you're making some fire, but we want to pick up the speed, and we have a investor, and he's gonna invest into this project, and we're gonna take it off from here.
Right.
You're gonna move out here, just bring 2 underwear and 3 t-shirts, and we'll get you some new clothes. And packed up my shit, drove out there because I had a lot of stuff, like all my clothes, all my equipment, and I didn't want to fly with that. So boom, I got here to Sherman Way, Sherman and Reseda. So boom, I was over there, and it was pretty dope. I walking distance from a rehearsal studio, so that I could just go there, play. There's a live drum set there, invite the band, do a couple rehearsals. So that was really my introduction to becoming an artist, what it takes to be an artist. And
did you have a good relationship with your band and your managers?
So it was very new for me to even work with anybody, because do everything myself.
Right.
Mind you, they're playing my music, so they have to. I send them the tracks, and they show up to rehearsal. You play your part. Everybody's playing their part. So I'm going to notice, hey, that bass is off. Like I don't like that. Like what you, like you feel like that, but you have to tell them, hey, that's not in the song. So just keeping that in mind, like, and you're like trying to imagine Michael Jackson keeping a set in line. Right. You're like, you feel like that. You're like, oh shit, I'm not Michael, but you got to be on top of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to know what you doing, and I got to be on time, because it's all about them. So it was a learning curve, and I learned from a lot of OGs that my manager brought in. He basically taught me how to study the greats and see what they were doing on the stage, see why people loved them, and how to bring us artist stage presence. Because I didn't have any presence. It was just, hey, give them a mic, I'm up here. And that sucked. Just feeling like that sucked, because once you feel like that, you want to learn how to do it. You want to rehearse, practice. Now rehearsals are different. It's more intense. It's more like
Yeah.
we're here, like set up. We got backup singers get here in an hour. We have to have this shit down.
Mm.
So it got real serious, you know, and the whole attitude changed for me towards my career. The whole whether I'm gonna do this or not became I'm doing this. Like I'm doing this. So
Who was always there like to who kept you wanting to do music? Who was your like who was always in your corner through all this?
honestly, it was my mother.
Mm.
If I can remember any interest in music, it was because of my mother. Like I said, we traveled state to state.
Yeah.
So she wasn't flying us. We were driving.
Mm.
Road trips. CD case packed. She got all the hits. She hitting the clubs every weekend. Coming home with new blank CDs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting fed all the hits of the times.
Yeah.
And the classics in a car ride.
Mm.
So as a kid that loves piano and starts to love music,
Yeah.
after 6-7 times of hearing the same song, you start listening to the background, the strings, the hi-hats. What's the drum doing? How you do the tom drum like that? Like, you start to dissect the music a different way every time you hear it, so it never gets old. And now you have that as a register, as a bank in your brain, like, you know this chord progression. So my mother instilled that in me every day we was on the road. So, and those were long rides.
Yeah.
Yo, cause I had the Mickey Mouse voice. My mom would turn that shit up and I'd be in the back seat just letting it go.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, moments like that is what keeps me going. And she encourages me, cause she's saying,
till this day,
she's telling me, you just like them. Like, my baby's like this.
Yeah.
Like, I know, cause she's my validation. She has credibility to me in music.
Yeah.
Because she always had the hits. She always played good music. So.
And how's this? So back to the journey in LA. How's that time in the Valley that led up to the Resilience album?
I had a manager and met another person who could help me in artist development. And we all sat at this table trying to figure out who is Spade? What is Spade gonna do? What does he sound like? How do we start to make money? Like, how do we take it to the next level? And my only answer was, I need to make new music. I'm performing all this old music. I lost connection. I haven't created a song in a year, about to be 2 years. I haven't recorded no new shit. Don't feel like myself, and you got me performing this old shit. So you're telling me to do content. I'm going to the gym. It's like, this is stressful.
Yeah.
As an artist, how you going to expect something to come from that?
Right.
So I had a little pushback to where I was like, all right, I appreciate the help, but I need to take some time to myself and really step away. And that time away helped me realize what to do. Instead of dropping singles and listening to the wave and everybody saying, be consistent and here's the algorithm and drop a song every week. And if you don't, that's your ass. And I didn't agree, because I knew the music that I had, that I love, it's not even out yet. So I always felt like, okay, if I'm going to present them all these questions in one. It's going to be an album. And I had experience a few times signing contracts for song deals with Warner Bros. And Tommy Boy Records. But the lesson was the label, when they sign an artist, they want albums. So why am I dropping singles? Why am I trying to figure out what's the next sound people gonna like? So I said, all that, making an album that's gonna have everything I want, everything I feel, everything I love. This is my story. This is my sound. Listen to it. If you get this from me that I produced and wrote and everything, this, what do you expect is coming next? And I could sit there, say that to a label, say that to a fan, say that to my mother, say that to my family who's been watching for so long. What's happening? You're not popping, like, you're not on TikTok. You're not on the... I was not going to be on TikTok. I was going to be dropping the album. That's how I see it. So, I mean, like, I'll be on TikTok, but before exposing myself, putting myself out there, I need a catalog. Because I realized, okay, running ads on the single, it'll bring you to my page, but it won't keep you. It just, oh, that's cool. But with this album, I could say, oh, if you like that, got a whole album. If you like that album, got some merch. If I'm in your city, got this show. So now there's a bridge between me and my fans that we can relate to, which is resilience. And resilience is a key word for any creative, because that's what you have to go through to make it.
That's a powerful statement and a great way to wrap up the interview.
I agree.
Thank you, Spade, so much for this interview.
Thank you.
I learned a lot about you, where you came from, you know, type of music, what you put into your music.
Hell yeah.
And I wish you all the best, you know, for the next coming years.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna keep going up. Spade Semaj at the Real Spade. Rocking with Sun. Thank you.
Once you when they think I'm tripping, once you see the life I'm living, come to realize I'm different.